What if I told you to name a trading card game? For those that didn't read the title, you might start thinking things like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, or even Pokemon. All things people really love from their childhood, and all card games people want their children to also be fans of. All things ruined by scalpers, scammers, and influencers as well. Now, what if I told you there's a card game for us big boys and girls? Yeah, for us adults. And no, I'm not talking about Xenophile, the adult TCG. I'm talking about Magic the Gathering! A card game filled with commanders, monsters, artifacts, land, and a surprisingly large amount of scalping. And do the loving creators, Wizard the Coast for those out of the loop, don't even bother to address the scalping issues. No, they turn a blind eye and raise their prices, all in pursuit of profit. All right, everybody, get on your knees for the shareholders. Come on, Kayla, we're staying positive. This is going to be a fun, lighthearted video. Yay! Magic the Gathering is one of those games that my friends always had around, but I never had a deck of my own. My friends would bring over their Magic cards wanting to play, and I, being their friend, would oblige. They would always have some new deck or commander they would want to try out, and they would give me one of their other decks that they had made, and it would either result in two things. I would either smoke their ass because the deck they assembled haphazardly last night was absolute trash, or they would smoke me because I didn't know how to play the random blue-green deck they just handed me 10 minutes ago. I always had fun playing though, but like I said, I never had any cards of my own. There have been several times over the past 10 years that I've looked at card packs or starter sets, and the cost of those would range between $3 and $150, and then my friends would show me their literal thousands of cards that they would have in a full-size briefcase on the off chance that they might actually put together a new deck and go to a tournament, but that never happened, so all their cards would just collect dust in the back corner of the closet sitting next to their fleshlight and that pair of pants that fell off the hanger 3 years ago that they're too lazy to pick up. For myself though, it all just seemed like a waste. What was the goal? Where was the end? They keep making new cards. My goal can't be to collect them all, and I won't use them enough to make it feel worth it. Well, a few years later, I would go to this new card shop that opened in my town, and they had a promotion where if you spent $10, you got to spin their Wheel of Things. So at the time, I was getting into D&D. Damn, trading cards and tabletop RPG in one video? What is this, a crossover episode? Continuing with the story, I decided to support the new shop and buy 2 sets of dice. They looked cool enough, then I got to spin their wheel of mystical proportions, and I landed on the spot labeled Win 10 Magic Cards. So guess what? I got 10 Magic cards! Yay! Ooh, Caleb, I hear you screaming and yelling and crying. Why in the hell are you talking about Magic the Gathering? And my response to that is, I'm getting there. Give me a moment to tell you, Jesus Christ, keep the piss out of your goddamn pants, you big baby! To make a long story short, I bought 160 Magic cards. Yes, I know, I'm one of the cool guys now. No need to thank me. But let me tell you where I got these from, right? Because if you look, you can tell that these cards, they're clearly not normal Magic packs. They're clearly handmade, plastic wrap. Who knows what's fucking in there? So there I was with my wife, and we were going to thrift stores and antique stores, and these stores are normally filled with things like old wooden furniture, broken VHS players, and clothing that only fits the largest person you've ever seen, i.e. your stereotypical American. Or clothing that was made for the most petite woman that would even give Miss America a run for their goddamn money. So imagine, if you will, the air is filled with dust. And I was there looking at a large stack of PlayStation 2 games. By the way, don't own a PlayStation 2. But then I noticed a glass booth across the store that was filled with these card binders. Sadly, those binders were just filled with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards. I don't give two shits about those. But on top of the case were those 6 handmade packs of Magic the Gathering cards. And I was about to pass them up when I noticed this gem on top. Let me get it from the pile I threw away. It's this pack right here. I'll make it bigger so you can see it. But it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles card called Turtles Forever. It shows the 4 main dudes all from different TMNT shows, and this card, to me, as a person that doesn't play Magic the Gathering, seems insane. The card lets you search from your library or just anywhere outside of the game for exactly 4 legendary creature cards with their own different names, and then reveal those cards to an opponent who chooses 2 of them. You put the 2 chosen cards into your hand and shuffle the other 2 into your library. And what's funny too is, according to TCG Player, this card is completely legal in tournament play. Now, as a guy who never really got into Magic the Gathering, this seemed really broken, but they got my attention, so I bought all the packs for $3 a pop. So we left the antique store with a wooden chair, a $10 record, and 160 Magic cards. And now this brings us to the piece de resistance, the thing you've all been waiting for. I will now open the cards on camera. Everybody get excited! Ah! Okay, I've never done this before, but I did watch some uncarding. I did watch some videos on how people normally do this. So I got the hand cam, I got my face. Let's see what happens. I think we start with the one that made me buy these in the first place. Turtles forever, baby. Whoa. Anyways, I don't have a thing to open these packs. Oh, it's just open. Oop-a-doo. Whoa. I don't know if any of these are good or not. I don't know what I'm doing. Shredder's Revenge. Can you even see that? Can you even see that? Do I need to make this lower? What is going on? How's that, big dog? So I'm looking at the display. I can't tell if you can see it or not, but look at that. First of 160. Let's get through them. Shredder's Revenge. Jinka, Bad Apple, Big Sister. Are these all Ninja Turtle cards? Are these new cards? Shredder's Armor. I can make a whole Ninja Turtle set. Holy fuck. Green Beavers. Pick this bad boy up. All right. Look at that. Turtles forever. Warrior of when this creature enters, you may search your library for a food card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. Ooze Spill. West Wind Avatar. Leonardo's Cutting Edge. TCRI Building. Oh, it's a dual land. Zoo Escapes. Mauser Mark III. Bebop Warthog Warrior. Zog Triceraton Castaway. General Trag Heart of Stone. Arl Future of the Foot? Hurrah, Future of the Foot. I don't know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lore. Michelangelo Game Master. Crag Shredder. Krang and Shredder. Legendary Creature. Ooh. 6-7. 6-7. Anchovy and Banana Pizza. Gross. Mauser Foundry. Frog Butler. Utrom Scientists. Putrid Pals. Got Death Touch. I don't know what Death Touch is. Rock Soldiers. Tenderize. Featherbrained Filcher. Featherbrained Filcher. And that's it. How many of these bad boys we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Wow. I can't wait to scan all these and learn how amazing and awesome my new deck is going to be. All right, 5 more. You hear this shit? And it's open. All right. Squirrelinoids. Death Touch. Hell yeah. I think these all might be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards. All of them. Purple Dragon Punks. Slithering Cryptid. Action News Crew. Sewer Veliance Cam. Veliance? Sewer Veliance Cam. Insectoid Exterminator. Fugitive Droid. Raphael Tough Turtle. Shark Shredder Killer Clone. Tunnel Rats. Omni Cheese Pizza. Omni means every. Action News Crew. Again. Sewer Veliance Cam. Mona Lisa. Science Geek. Shredder's Technique. Ooh. Sneak. You may cast the spell for blank if you also return an unblocked attacker you control to hand during the declare blocker step. No idea what that means. Land. Escape Tunnel. Ain 101. Retro Mutation. Uneasy Alliance. Mauser Attack. Block and Marshmallow Pizza. You think there's context behind this? There is no fear in my heart. I will overcome even this challenge. Leonardo. Wow. Crustacean Commando. Anchovy and Banana Pizza. Question. Do you like penicillin on your pizza? Ray Filet Man Ray. Legendary Creature. Go Ninja Go. And that's it. This one at 25. Put those over to the side. I got no insightful commentary. I don't know what I'm doing. I watched 3 videos on this, and I don't know if I'll ever do this again. So, moving on. Bebop Warthog Warrior. Legendary Creature, Dinosaur Soldier. Zog, Triceraton Castaway. Primordial Pantsturm. Foot Elite. Negate. Counter target non-creature spell. It just says negate. Stomped by the Foot. You hate to see it. Bot Bashing Time. Lita Little Orphan Amphibian. Inch Bots. Oh, look at that. Westwind Avatar. Cat Spirit Avatar. It's got Trample. Michelangelo Game Master. Ooh, we got Michelangelo. Legendary Creature. Chrome Dome. I've heard of that guy. Armagon Future Shark. Mauser Foundry. Frog Butler. Utrom Scientists. Putrid Pals again. Rock Soldiers again. Tenderize again. Tunnel Rats one more time. Splinter, Hamato Yoshi, Courier of the Comestibles, Raphael Most Attitude, Renette Temporal Apprentice, make your move, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. That's an instant? And that was the last one. Did I count the first one right? I'm sure it had 26. Yeah, it had 26. Next two had 25, so we'll put those together, bumped it up. 3 more packs, baby! Magic the Gathering, April O'Neil, Kunoichi Trainee. Punk Frogs, Frog Mutant Rebel. Weirdo Ninjas got some nerve showing up on our turf, saying they don't want to fight, but they got swords and stuff. No context for who those guys are. April O'Neil again. Buzzbots, ooh. Orokusaki Shredder Rising. Mutant Town Musicians. Rocksteady Crash Courser. High Flying Ace. Novel Nunchaku. Ray Fillet Man Ray. Man Ray. April, Reporter of the Weird. I know of April. I've heard of April. Primordial Pantroderm. Foot Elite again. Negate again. Stomp by the foot. You hate to see it. Bot Bashing Time. I like that. Well, I'd say we redecorated the place nicely. Well, I'd say we redecorated the place nicely. Holy shit. Wingnut. Bat of the Belfry. Don't know who that is. Quintessential Katana. That's important. Donatello Turtle Techie. We got Donatello. April again. Hackavist. Hamato Guardian Stance. Manhole Missile. Thea Pueas Turtles. Redder's Revenge. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. Punk Frogs. Again. Nobody. Mutant Chain Reaction. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Whoever put these together cannot count. Two more. Look at that. Raphael's Technique. Michelangelo's Game Master. Make Your Move. Stockman, Madfly, and Tist? Flyentist! It's a pun! It's a pun for scientist. Mad Flyentist. Oh my god. Squirrelnados. Purple Dragon Punks. Slithering Cryptid. Action News Crew again. Novel Nunchaku. Ray Fillet Man Ray. Already got that legendary creature. Null Group Biological Assets. Zoo Escapes. Eastwind Avatar. Bebop Warthog Warrior. Fun name. Zog Triceraton Castaway. Already got that guy. Primordial Pantheon. Primordial Pachyderm. Foot Ninjas. Paramechia Collinex. Raphael Tough Turtle. Turtle Power. Flash Turtles you control get +2/+2. Damn. Unnoticed by the crowd, the strange canister bounced several more times, striking and smashing a glass jar which held 4 small turtles. Mutant Town. Foot Missile. Null Group Biological Assets. Eastwind Avatar. Zog Triceraton Castaway. Well, wouldn't you look at that? We are on our last deck. When I bought these packs, I did not realize they were all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle packs. Genghis Frog. Brilliance Unleashed. The Ooze. Ooh, a legendary artifact. Foot Elite again. Negate. Stomp by the foot. Bot Bashing Time. Cowabunga. When you're open to new things, a weird world of wonder unfolds before you. What is that, a fortune cookie? Stockman Mad Flyentist. Go Ninja Go. That's what they say. Lead a Little Orphan Amphibian. Already got that guy. Casey Jones Jury Rig Justicator. Leonardo Big Brother. Turncoat Kunoichi. Bebop Warthog Warrior. April O'Neil Trainee. Buzzbots. Orokusaki Shredder Rising. Mutant Town Musicians. Rocksteady Crash Courser. High Flying Ace. He's a bird mutant. Mind Transfer Protocol. Splinter Hamato Yoshi. Casey Jones Jerry Rig Justicator. JC Jones Jury Rig Justicator. Casey Jones Vigilante. EPF Point Squad. That's all the cards, baby. We did it. Back them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So half of these are 26, half of these are 25. 25 times 6 is 150. So yeah, like 155 cards. It says 20 on the pack. I don't know. Well, I probably added context in there. I probably did something with that. I love you. Bye. So, I know these packs were handmade. They were probably just a way for whoever bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pack to get rid of their lesser shit cards or just copy cards. But my initial plan was to make a deck with whatever I got. Too bad I got 47 creatures, 45 legendary. Too bad I got 47 creatures, 45 legendary creatures, 3 lands, 4 sorcery cards, 22 artifacts, 8 instants, 1 legendary artifact, and 1 legendary artifact creature. So no, I cannot make a deck out of these. I need more land. Also, what is the point of legendary creatures if there's an equal amount of them to just normal creatures? Fucking if everybody is super, then nobody is. And I'm sure you're all wondering, what was the most expensive card I opened? And it was the Ooze card for $4.38. And the card I got the most of was Bebop, Warthog Warrior. I got 4 of those. I have 4 of those. So did I get absolutely fucking scammed? No, I don't think so. Do I think somebody wanted to get rid of some of their relatively new cards that weren't all that valuable or that they maybe had multiple copies of? Probably, yeah. These cards were released in March of this year. Did I enjoy making the video? And will I create more Magic the Gathering content? Who knows? But if you enjoyed this or I fucked something up, please let me know in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but YouTube made it even harder to see likes and dislikes on both the normal YouTube side and the studio side. You have to go to like 3 submenus to see them on the YouTube studio. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Love you. Bye. Mwah.